the scariest thing. I know you're saying it's weird, but this is really the most terrifying thing.
It is. I mean, AI, the story's going to be about AI. AI is like out of everything we, like people say, what changed in your lifetime? For us, it was like 9/11, COVID, AI is the new shit. And so we're going to Philadelphia. We're really going to Florida, but this person was from Philly. This article is from ABC6, Action News in Philly. It's headline, no one verified the evidence. Woman says AI-generated deepfake text sent her to jail. Courts are now facing a growing threat. AI-generated deepfakes. Melissa Sims said her ex-boyfriend created fake AI-generated texts that put her behind bars. Quote, it was horrific, she said. Sims said she spent 2 days of hell in a Florida jail. Quote, it's like you see in the movies Orange is the New Black, she said. I got put into basically a general population. Her story made headlines in Florida. Sims and her boyfriend had recently moved there from Delaware County, Pennsylvania. She said her nightmare began in November 2024 after she called the police during an argument with her boyfriend when she said he allegedly ransacked her home. Next thing I know, I'm looking at him and he's slapping himself in the face, she said. She said he also allegedly scratched himself. When police arrived, they arrested her for battery. As part of her bond, the judge ordered Sims to stay away from her boyfriend and not speak to him. So it already is insane. They just right away side with the guy, no investigation. The woman's begging them like, hey, he clearly slapped himself, scratched him. Cops are like, man, stop trying to manipulate us like you manipulated your boyfriend over here. Can you stop gaslighting us for one godforsaken moment? Man, we're gonna have to arrest you right now. Probable gaslighting. I mean, this is
so scary, dude. Yeah. I mean, because it could happen to you. Like, this is one of those things where it literally could happen.
This is the stuff that like a certain type of man will fear that his girlfriend will do to him.
Yes.
But I like how this is sort of breaking gender stereotypes.
Yeah, this is very progressive.
Yeah, this is the man with the WWF razor in his mouth, ready, cutting his forehead right in time when the cops arrive. Yeah, this guy's a fucking pro, dude. He got away with it.
That's so nuts. For 2 days. For 2 days to be in jail.
Yeah.
And, oh, man, dude. And it's also really scary because a lot of these institutions, these are older people running these institutions, which is good. I don't want to judge in his 30s. I don't. Okay. Every time I see a judge in their 30s, I want to put a gun in my mouth because I just don't think you should be. I'm in my 30s, and I shouldn't be a judge. I'm really reacting.
You don't want a judge who's a renter,
yes.
Right? You don't want a homeowner, the real a guy who knows what life's all about.
I don't want a judge that knows what Skibbity Toilet is at all in any way, shape, or form. But because they're older and I'm getting older, I know there's no way you can recognize what AI is. My eyes are not the same as they were 30 years ago. Yeah. If I don't put on my glasses, I can't play video games. There's no way I can know what AI is. It's cooking our grandparents. It's cooking these judges. It's cooking these cops.
So yeah, so let's get further into the article where we get to the more of the AI part. So as part of her bond, the judge ordered Sims to stay away from her boyfriend and not speak to him. So again, this is part of her bond. It's already like she already did not attack him. Mm-hmm. So this is still an order to stay away, a restraining order, which again is on made up. He hurt himself. Fast forward several months. And she said her boyfriend created an AI-generated text that called him names and made disparaging comments. I ended up getting arrested for violating my bond, she said. No one verified the evidence. So this is insane to me, just relationship-wise. Like, months have gone by. You've already gotten your girl in jail. That's the ultimate of
crazy.
A fight, right?
You've won.
And months have gone by. You have successfully got a restraining order again, and you're still plotting on her.
That's so...
You're like, how do I get her now? What's the next move in this chess game?
I was wondering what race this couple was until I heard he slapped himself. I was like, that white guy.
That's
definitely... And I've seen white guys in those video games. They punch themselves in the head. Stupid. I'm like, okay.
Yeah.
He slapped himself and gets his girlfriend put in jail. And the cop's like, yeah, that sounds about right. Jesus Christ, man.
All for probably, he's like not doing the dishes enough or whatever. Next thing you know, he's putting himself in a chokehold. Now you're in jail.
He's playing
over
the
your
chokeout
fucking...
game with himself.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Exactly. That
It's
is
just-
a thing white people can invent.
Yeah.
The chokeout game.
I live with him. I saw him do it. I was like, have you played the chokeout game? No. Have you tried Xbox, dude? What is your problem?
He's like, I got my dad sent to jail with a chokeout game.
Jesus Christ.
So
That's so scary.
it is extremely scary. After 8 months of legal wrangling by her attorney, prosecutors dropped the bond violation charge against her. And last month, she went to trial on the battery charge and was acquitted. So she's finally, free, but this is after months of an ordeal. Sims shared her story on her journey to advocate for a new law to create AI evidence standards and penalties. Quote, if this can happen to me, it can happen to anyone, she added. In July, Pennsylvania Governor Josh Shapiro signed a new digital forgery law that makes it a felony to create AI deepfakes that injure, exploit, or scam in the state. WPVI-TV reached out to Sims' ex-boyfriend, but has not heard back.
Or maybe they have.
True.
Through AI.
True.
Maybe the boyfriend was never real.
True.
Maybe,
Maybe this podcast is AI, bro. Is Quincy, are you real? Tell us right now. He's not. I knew it.
I thought about this because I feel like the state needs to get involved, but I also think it might be like a dare type situation where like we should be teaching kids and everyone, hey, if you make fake images, you will go to jail. But
make it like dare and be like, if you use AI, you will die.
Yeah. Well, no, I just feel like I learned about how to do a lot of drugs through dare.
Yeah.
And so I feel like if we tell people about this, they'll just learn how to make better, more deceptive deep fakes. But dude, that's so scary, man. I mean,
yeah.
you
We're barely contending with how far gone we are with AI now, with just like all the stuff that you can do with AI, the really dark stuff. That's
2 years away. Yeah.
Sorry?
It's like 2 years away.
I would say we're there now. Like
Yeah.
people are making their own images and videos, and
Did you see the
it's
thing where like
not
it
healthy?
It was a really hot girl, and she was like explaining like math, and she's like halfway naked, and then you clicked it off, and it was just like a young Indian boy. It was just he was like using himself animatronically to become
Oh my God.
Riley Reid, basically.
Dude.
That's why I tell people these days, you don't know what you could be jacking off to these days.
Yeah.
You got to be careful.
That
You
kid
could
is
be-
going to die. The wrong guy is going to find out that was a little Indian boy. He's like, I got to kill him.
Bro, they could make you gay through Inception, bro. Through
Yeah.
But no, he became
First they
Riley-
shipped our jobs over to India.
And then they made
now they're
us
shipping
gay.
this?
What is that?
Yeah.
No, God, that's so crazy.
And with all this, it's like we have the lowest expectations. Like I do not have any sort of a standard for the police that I would expect them to do some sort of an investigation that anything could be AI, right? So none of this surprises me, and like you said, it is terrifying.
Yeah. These are jobs that need to be the judiciary needs to be expanded, and the job of like the role of a prosecutor that needs to be given over to like a police officer. So you have two types of prosecutors, one that gathers the evidence for the prosecutor, and then one that like prosecutes the evidence, because these are cases you cannot have roided up high school dropouts doing.
Yeah.
Like this is too advanced, and like I'm not saying all cops are dumb, but unfortunately most cops are, and you can't give them these type of cases. This is too sophisticated.
I mean, it's the main theme of our podcast is that like to step away from the personal aspects of like who an individual cop is. Like the fact is that it is insane the amount of responsibilities we
It's
give
too
these people.
much.
Of course, they're quote unquote dumb in the sense that like they're not going to be able to possibly have the training and expertise needed to fulfill all the responsibilities. You'd have to go to school for like decades to hand the way they have to
You're getting
be
mad
in charge of like the homeless problem, the drug addiction problem, prostitution issues, poverty, gangs, like school violence. Like, why do we have one person with a 6-month training program in charge of all this shit? It doesn't make any sense.
No, you're getting mad at the plumber for not being able to fix your HVAC, basically. It's way too multifaceted, but God, that's scary, dude.